Welcome back to Filmonomics at Slated. I'm Steph Paterno, and if you see me grinning right now, it's because right on the heels of having had a record turnout of Slated members' films at Sundance, it turns out we're about to repeat the very same thing at South by Southwest. South by Southwest is somewhere that I'm familiar with. One of my first films that I produced, called Life 2.0, premiered not only at Sundance, but followed right up with South by Southwest as well, right after which we were selling Life 2.0 to Oprah Winfrey Network. So we know it's a buyer's market as well. I have personal experience from there, and it's a festival I particularly love. Its roots were originally in music, but it very rapidly evolved to cover film and technology, which are, of course, my two great passions. Some of the interesting data from South by Southwest: over 2,300 films were submitted to South by, and 145 of them were accepted to be shown there. Now, of those 145, a handful of them have already premiered at Sundance this year. However, 100 of them will be having their world premieres. What do those 100 films have in common? Well, over half of them are from Slated members. Producers, filmmakers, you name it, we've got it. So if you want to meet these filmmakers, come on to Slated. If you want to meet as well the potential sales agents and buyers for these films, they're likely also on Slated. Now, of all of the films that are premiering at South by, 7 were actually listed on Slated as well. Those 7 films are The Boy, Creative Control, Funny Bunny, Breaking a Monster, also known as Unlocking the Truth on Slated, Raiders, and 2 British films, Honey Trap and The Ecstasy of Wilko Johnson. An additional Slated film is screening here that also premiered at Sundance. Entertainment, a Sundance premiere that got a rave A- review in IndieWire and called it a twisted, existential, comedic masterwork. At this year's festival, we happen to be having a particularly strong showing for features that are in competition for narratives. Of the 10 films that are vying for the top prize, 3 were listed on Slated and 5 were from Slated producers. Now, aside from indie films, there's also a studio-level film that happens to be from one of our members, Barry Mendel, who's producing Judd Apatow's latest feature, which is a work in progress, but nevertheless will be shown at the festival in case you happen to catch it. Now, we're not here to take credit for all the hard work these filmmakers have made and all the films that they've gotten into competition, but if you want to connect with these particular people in the industry, filmmakers or studio-level talent or potential buyers, they're there to connect with on Slated, during the markets, before the markets, after the markets, all year long. So there's no need for you to wait for just a particular market to connect with the talent you may want to work with next. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in as usual, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.